you're moving back to your shop.
Yeah, we're back in our shop. I don't think anything happens.
Yes. You have living quarters above your shop, I assume.
Yes.
We do. Yeah. We have an empty room as well. And I'm going in and dusting off everything, and Richter just anxiously.
Yeah, there was a small crowd sort of following at your tail the whole time, staring at you.
Pallas turns around and gives them like a glare.
An RP glare.
An RP glare, and then turns around and goes into the to try to make them fuck off, you know.
You're a Wada!
Huh?
Someone basically just yelling at you.
He waves a paw. No, that feels awful. He waves a hand in the air and then turns around and goes. He leads the two.
Boy.
You lock your door.
Yeah, I locked the door. I put the heavy bar on.
Immediately, it's just sort of like wandering around, looking at stuff.
You feel free to take your pick. If it's the extra bright spot,
leaning over the counter,
going to hurt if you touch it. So just watch over there. I've the forge, you know. And
he's just like picking up some metal stock and looking at it.
Yeah, I'll leave you two for your.
Yeah, we're gonna go and go clean the guest room.
You look between the two.
That's a very good point. Stay out here.
That wasn't even character. I was just asking.
I need to. I'm gonna tidy up upstairs for you guys. Okay?
What is the anatomy of your house again?
Yeah, what's the first floor look like?
Me.
Our shop. Do you want?
Me. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, me. You walk in, you're immediately facing the counter, and behind it is a wall full of like metalworking tools, chains, anything you can use. And then to the right you go to, and then that's the smithing area. And then in the back is the storeroom. And then if you're facing, like if you just walked in, you go to the left, there's a staircase, you go up, those are the rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you eat?
I assume above. So describe now the second floor.
On the second floor you go straight into the kitchen, and then down is a small hallway with 3 rooms, because there's a guest room and the bathroom, I guess, is connected to one of those rooms. Probably the papa room.
Yeah. Your main bedroom.
There's one large room.
Then
two small rooms.
You and Papa sleep in the same room.
Yeah.
You and Papa sleep in the same room. I guess Pallas sleeps alone. And then there's the guest room. And that's then the bathroom, whatever, it doesn't matter. That's it.
So yeah, Fox is just sort of like wandering around, looking at things, like looks over at Candyce and like...
She's walking up the stairs.
Pallas is following her up the stairs.
Okay.
As she goes up, she's just like scanning.
Where's our dad at? Is he
Alcohol.
He said he was making
smack.
A big paw smacks your hand.
Big meaty paw.
Come on, man.
Sorry, that can be dessert later. He leads her into the kitchen.
Fox leans over and palms her a flask.
I thought he was downstairs.
Fox is just behind you now.
Okay.
Teleports behind you.
Yeah. He leads them into the kitchen/dining room. There's a small table there.
Yeah, but he palms you a flask.
If you just want to wait here, dinner will be there shortly.
Sounds good.
Is our dad in the room here?
He's in the kitchen.
Yeah, he's in the kitchen currently making food.
What do we call our dad? Do we call him Dad? Do we call him...
Call him Papa. It's so fucking funny.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
Papa!
He's Papa.
God, it's just... this is like Papa over here. Papa!
Papa! You totally switch accents mid-sentence.
Papa! They're here.
He's wearing a "Don't Kiss the Chef, I'm Sensitive" apron.
And remember, our dad is, he has, what is it? He has a missing leg. I think it was that we agreed on.
I like that.
He has a missing leg.
So he has a metal peg.
Yeah, just a peg. Yep, a peg. How about a wooden peg? Because we're rich.
You know what?
It's a metal with like the rounded. It's like a jack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that.
He comes over.
So he turns around. You see him. He's got the big old round lenses. And he looks over at you. You see it just like slide down at the group.
He takes his dad by the shoulder and kind of turns around to have more of a private conversation. There was this thing in the city. They brought us over. There's these fucking what would we call them? Imperial people.
You wanna explain to me why?
We got pretty much just recruited to have these people in our house.
Why are there two people in my house?
I don't know. Look, we were brought to the palace. They gave us like a list. They said, here you go. Take these 2 people.
He turns back around.
You hear a thud, and then you see like a case just being like pushed out of the room into the other room. And you're
Welcome to my house. Yeah, so,
This is
See ya.
welcome. You have access to all of my house.
World building for 10 years. Bye.
Feel free to use any of the facilities. What are your names?
Fox looks over to Candace and like, Fox.
He recognizes that she will require some
Candice?
physical interference to zone back in at this point.
And like,
Pallas pulls out a chair and sits at the table next to them, like, sort of over and down.
Candice, hi.
Oh, if we're in a house, do we take our masks off in the house, or do we have to keep them on?
yes, with your family.
So we don't take it off. I mean, our dad doesn't have one on because he's just chilling.
Yeah. Well, like with your family, it's cool.
I think her
Yes.
point is there are strangers in the house.
Yes.
Well, that's the thing, because they're foreigners.
Whatever. He takes it off. He takes off. He puts down his hood and then, like, sort of unwraps the wrapping. I can give you a short description of his face. It's not too crazy.
No.
I just wanted to.
Are there any remarkable features?
Small. Yes, one remarkable.
Does he have a human nose or a cat nose?
He has every human feature except for his paws.
Okay.
He doesn't have cat
Anything
ears?
anything
He has
remarkable about
bushy
his face?
eyebrows.
Okay.
Gray black hair, and he has a cleft lip, pretty much in the middle of his face.
It's currently
In the
cleft,
middle, like
or
on his.
or
like,
is it
here,
repaired?
Here. It's a scar.
Oh, okay.
Cleftness.
Yes.
But it's still like a. Anyways,
So he's got.
I just wanted that flavor because I wanted to add a character.
I like
to
that. Yeah,
like that.
very fun.
Yeah.
We are honored to be guests in your home.
You know,
Thanks.
it's-
Thanks. I said thanks.
Yeah, okay. All right, fine.
And he unbuckles the sword and just lays it down, just thunk on the table.
He gives an unapproving stare but doesn't say anything out of politeness.
Yeah, no, Dad is just like locked on that.
Yeah, Candice will probably disarm as well. Just like she's not gonna need any of this stuff right now on her.
Do you need anywhere to put your stuff?
Wherever you want it.
Uh,
I don't know where you would normally.
Pallas
put
gets up and
Richter?
don't call Richter. He's taking a shit.
Richter? No.
We have a guest room you can use and put your. He looks down. Things in.
You see him like move it closer towards himself.
He doesn't like that. I assure you that we're a respectable family.
No, I believe it.
He motions towards the guest room. We've been running this family business for about 3 decades. My father originally started it. I'm the jeweler, my brother Richter. He motions to the empty hallway. He's the metalworker, the main front man.
Yeah.
And he's like trying to get you guys to go put your stuff in the room.
Yeah,
He's
Candice.
he just
standing up,
yeah,
gesturing.
yeah, he picks up his stuff.
Mhm.
He leads them into the guest room. So he kind of is your business here like he gives a look.
Fox looks over at Candace briefly and then just like,
That's to be decided. But I can tell you this.
yeah, he sets the sword against the wall and you see like he unbuckles his flight harness
Maybe he's taking his clothes off.
and throws it over his head. And you see him just spread his arms and just fall face first onto the bed and just boom.
Oh yeah, sorry about the bed. We don't really have any others. Do you know? He looks at Candace. Do you know how long you're gonna be here for?
She just shakes her head.
He folds his cat paws together. I see. Oh, Oh, and
Oh, so we're gonna be bunking in here, right?
he nods.
Okay.
Still just like,
And there's only one bed.
just spread eagle over the bed, just like,
We also have some spare clothes in the drawer if you want to change into something
Yes.
more comfortable. He looks at Candace
Roll.
covered in armor.
roll, and onto the floor.
Oh,
He's just on his back.
he looks briefly and then looks back at Candace.
He is actually wearing a sort of cut off Dunish tunic.
Oh, so he just sucks, huh?
That's you see this is like really worn out, but he's wearing a Dunish tunic over like like an undershirt.
Are you from here?
Looks up. No.
Oh, you, I spent a lot of time out in the Midlands. I've done a good amount of trading, and, well, I mean, whatever you want to say about this place, but you guys know how to survive here better than anyone, so.
You could say that.
Dunk back against the floor.
He looks at Candace. So, I don't mean to pry, but you have business here other than he waves. You know, with your
Acquaintance.
with your lady friend.
That works.
She just like, kind of, not, well, yeah. Did you get anywhere with the
How old
book?
is Candace also?
A lot older than you.
31.
He nods understandingly. Well, dinner will be ready soon. Feel free to make yourself at home. And he turns and goes back into the kitchen.
Will do.
Oh, another cigarette. Whatever. He can't even
Do you have a problem with this?
He turns around. Turns back into the kitchen.
Didn't think so.
Not like he can do anything. Shit.
Yeah, Papa's just sort of like
He
making
sits-
food. He
sits
looks
back down at the
over.
table and looks at Papa.
Pushes the shades back up.
They're being very
So,
disrespectful. silently.
So what is this about?
They told me nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But you know the man, gentleman. He was wearing a Dunish tunic
Mm-hmm.
and that sword. Interesting, right?
Yeah, you could call it interesting.
Right.
Is that the woman? Is that?
Gestures over. He makes the like. He sort of like gestures out sort of towards the window, towards the palace, and like then back at the room and like finger touching.
Is that the?
She came in this. They came in a griffin down.
Yeah, how well known among
Not among the sort of newer generations, but he would have been there for that sort of debacle.
But hey, can you get Richter in here?
Right.
Right. Go. He's in the
He goes
Yeah.
down to the. He's in storage. He's downstairs.
Wait, where was Richter?
Bathroom.
Oh yeah.
Could you go get Richter, please?
Yeah. He
Marches over.
Yeah.
knocks on the door.
As you get close to the door opens, and I'm just. Sorry, just had to
Standing there.
freshen up a little bit, you know.
So Richter, what? What is going on?
Oh.
We got chosen by like the regency and Guitars. They needed places for them to stay,
Oh
and
no.
they were just like, hey, you guys, and
So
I was like,
we're just
I can't
here now. They're just here.
Yeah,
We
sorry.
just have to deal with them.
They didn't even tell me how
Sorry,
long they were
Papa.
going to be here for.
Oh, that's perfect.
figured just-
I'll make more food.
I appreciate that for sure.
I can help you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I would also appreciate that.
Yeah.
You see Fox just like sort of lean around the corner.
I've noticed, I mean, I don't really know to be honest, but you have a seemingly wartime fashions mechanical arm for yourself.
No, he looks down at it. Yeah, it stops about right after the shoulder joint, and you can see it is just there's just a seared end there, like the wound was cauterized.
I mean,
Oh, this?
Like,
Yeah, this is some old school tech.
contrasting that with your, I hope, ancient sword, wherever you got that from.
Oh, that's,
Hopefully it's very old.
there's a hell of a story behind that thing.
Over dinner, maybe?
Maybe?
If you would divulge, yes.
See, like he was wearing a bunch of flight gear, but he's taking that off. You see, yeah, he takes a little effort to not display the fucking warden badge that he was wearing. Sort of like pocket that, and yeah, he knocks back like, "Hey, Candyce, we're gonna eat soon."
Yeah, she's like unpacked all her shit.
Have you climbed out of your armor yet?
Oh yeah, at this point. They
Pallas
don't-
offered the spare clothes they have in their
Yeah,
closet.
and then at home with all men. Thanks.
Well,
There is actually a set of women's
you
clothes.
know what? Pallas is skin tea. You can fit.
But
I think she's
there
just,
is actually a
I
set
think
of
she
women's
just
clothes.
comes out wearing like.
Oh no! Don't wear our moms, dead moms.
Yeah, no, I was gonna not that. She's gonna come out wearing like the equivalent of the under jumpsuit like wife beater.
It's just a flight suit, and yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, it's just a flight suit, and you have it bound at the waist and just, like, fatigues. Yeah, Fox finds his place at the table, and yeah, no, he's been smoking every second since he's been
Oh, you know
here.
what she probably would have done too, just because
What?
she's indoors, she would have taken her arm off.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, he has not. It doesn't look detachable.
She
Yeah.
took her whole arm off.
Yeah, no, she actually has a steam socket, and you can tell this arm is actually integratable with her armor.
Mm-hmm.
Curious.
But no, his is actually, you see, it is bound and seared into his, like, flesh arm.
He did the old-fashioned way.
Did you? You would. The arm is personal choice, right?
Oh, no, that's like he lifts an arm up. You actually see under the arm, like, there is a main support, like, so there's a metal, like, the main metal rod. It actually, like, extends through the flesh, and you can assume right into the shoulder bone. This, stuck with this thing.
Yeah, I would just, if you wanted to clean it up around the outside to make it more presentable, but
Eyebrow raise, both.
It's a little rough and shocking.
Pallas elbows
respectfully.
Richter.
I guess, sorry, that's my bad.
I see you, you said that you were the metalsmith. You got an eye for the the fine metal things? He points up.
Oh yeah, where did you put your sword? Where does it rest when you're inside?
I would have said my lap if it was smaller than
Oh.
5 feet, but it's just sort of like, kind of like between my legs.
Oh, so
in the
you,
chair.
so you still have it with you?
Yeah, just out of like having.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough. But like you gestured over that.
I'm
Yeah.
just, give him that a look. You have an eye for the finer craftsmanship of the metal, huh?
You could very least say that for sure. There is I don't know. It's passed down from my father, so I just kind of picked it up here.
Like, yeah.
And well, this piece, I like its difficult nature.
This, he raises it up. You see, he actually has 3 moving fingers, and the fourth is actually bound to his ring finger and moves as sort of a single unit. So there's technically only 3 moving fingers on the hand, besides the thumb. And you can tell, you've seen this before, it's made of a chopped up bipod mechanism.
This is, well, it's not entirely custom, but it's what I got, and it's what I've had.
Yeah. So
Is
that
dinner
goes directly
served, by
into
the
your
way?
shoulder joint. Yes, I've done some
Yeah.
line of work.
This is a bit of a scrap job, but
If I wouldn't be I don't know medical stuff, so I can't get that part of your arm. But if you wanted to say I could just joint the elbow part onwards, I could fashion into something else. But if it has personal meaning,
Yeah, you see him along the. You see there's a bit of a foregrip, so like a lower body segment of wood, and there's a long bit of inscription carved along that, which I have recounted earlier and can't remember the exact wording of, so I'm gonna put that audio clip in here.
just watch the arc where Fox and Candyce get introduced.
Yeah. But he has a long inscription on that in wood.
I might take back, baby. I didn't notice there was an inscription on the wood there. That was.
Yeah, this is
Thought there was just wood there.
This used to be my service rifle.
Really?
Long time ago, yeah. This is the old Mark 10 spear.
I've never been in a military. At the very least, like whatever what that is.
Oh, he pulls out. There's a marking sigil, which is just a thin steel plate with name and an identification out that he's wearing.
Used to be. Not the best days of my life, but, you know.
Figured there.
He taps it. This is pretty much all I got for my efforts.
I mean, at least you look cool. You present yourself well with it.
Shrugs.
Yourself well.
So, we didn't actually get introduced. What's your name?
My name's Richter.
Richter.
This is Pallas.
Pallas, okay.
And
You can call me Fox.
Fox, okay.
I'm curious to know what it is that the captain will eat.
Oh, what you have here.
Is kibble.
Yo!
Yeah,
This is a certain way of preparing jackal beast, and not the jackals, the people, the jackal beast, the actual animal.
which is the
What,
is
like
that
a
the
dog?
Western people?
No, jackal beast is a. Imagine if a snake and a greyhound had kids.
No.
I hate that.
Very bad, very, very bad. But, so the meat is dried, it's cut up, sort of minced, and then it's mixed with a bread, and then fried.
Cool.
So you have these sort of long, I would call them almost, you're Italian, it's bread with meat on the inside of it, and
Racial
it's
calzone.
stereotyping.
calzone. Dog, literally you're Italian, you know Italian food.
No, I don't.
That okay? Yeah, you just don't. Anyway,
You're disrespecting
No,
of people.
but these are basically like calzone shaped, sort of, kind of falafel-ish, but
Okay.
they're filled with meat.
My honky ass gets it. We're good.
Yeah, I don't know how he got it.
It's the calzone I heat up in the
Very,
microwave.
very thin, very shaggy, scraggly things with paralyzing venom that causes necrosis.
Terrible.
Yeah, very
Delicious.
bad. That is also you see Fox also does have a more standard leg that is a this one's made out of steam, but he has a leg replacement.
On what side?
Right side, actually same side as his arm.
Okay, I was gonna say that he and Mary could like.
No, they
Lego
could not.
together.
Yo.
He's going to wear Mary as his leg.
No, Mary has it like this and this.
Yeah. But if they swapped arms, they would form one full person. Anyway. But yeah, he sort of leans back and you actually see him, he touches his earring and he looks out the window for a bit. And then he goes back to the food.
What's up with that?
He has done this every time he starts a meal. He holds onto the earring and he looks out to the sun. And that's just something he does. But yeah, he just reaches in with his steel hand and just grabs some and just starts eating it.
Oh.
Is there like a Adonis equivalent of the like
Say,
Catholic? Yeah.
crossing yourself. What you're supposed to do is you take the first bite of the food and you leave it out, and it's just sort of like giving your due,
Leave it out to.
just like on the table,
Okay.
and then you eat it at the end of the meal.
So
There's no dudish like traditions for food. You just eat.
yeah. So Fox, do you? Yeah, I do see that you're eating, but Do you have a story for the sword, or?
Looks up, like, hand in mouth.
What you're wearing is a very almost of legendary status with what it's made of and the
Until back.
craftsmanship and
Oh, you saw that.
quite the piece. We don't really make weapons out of living metal, but
Right.
It's-
She said.
I hope it's
about
old.
that. Yeah. No, I don't have the fucking skill to do that. Man, there is a story behind that one. So,
Yeah, he reaches up and he slides the earring out of his ear and he sets it down. It is a steel tooth mark, or this is in their language works by I'd call them wards, but they don't have an alphabet. They just have symbols that represent things. And this is the symbol for don't walk here, ghosts. If you know how to read steel tooth, but you would recognize that it is a steel tooth, a steel tooth rune that he sets down and he taps it. Do either of you know how to read steel tooth?
Why would we?
no.
Okay, but he sets it down. And you recognize that's what it is.
Would Papa? Papa?
You see him sort of scoot over and he gets his glass. He flips down the actual
He's got
lenses.
the fucking Toy Story 2
Yeah!
guy cleaning Woody glasses.
No, he's got those they're sunglasses, but you can flip down actual lenses.
Sure.
He flips down one because the other one doesn't actually flip down anymore. Flips down and squints at it.
the steel tooth. I don't know what else this means.
And he,
I thought that would actually Well, it's gonna take a little longer to explain than I thought.
I mean, do you know? You can read it. What's it say?
Well, it's not really what it says. It's what it.
do you? He pulls out. There's a small canister from his pocket, and he slides that into his handpiece, and there's a small blue fire that extends out of his thumb, and the significance of such. You know of the blue fire. These are the things that you see out in the distance on the horizon, or that you've heard tell of. These are the spirit fires of those who come and collect the dead. This is mostly for the vultures. They leave their dead out, and the vultures will come and try to fucking pick them up and take them back and eat them. And you would know the spirit gatherers are the ones who lay the dead to rest. So if you have someone who died and you want to give them a real big send-off, you take them out past the limits of the city and you leave them in the dunes, and the spirit gatherers will come and lay them to rest.
And what he has is...
And they're marked by having these big blue fires out.
That's
So he
another personal meaning. There, it's the
Not to be whatever, but well, sometimes you walk with ghosts.
I mean, I wouldn't know what that's like. That's just
And they find things.
So was the sword on a crypt or?
A grave.
Oh.
Well, it wasn't the tomb when they got there.
Maybe a story for another time, and he dismisses it.
Yeah, he picks up the earring and he slides it back
Man,
through.
that did not help his image at all. Okay. He turns to Candyce, because he likes her better. Already. I mean, just impressionably.
Depression.
Impressionably.
Impression, please. So your business here. Do you have things to do tomorrow, or are you pretty much free?
don't know. If nothing else, I should get some clothing. Get probably. I don't know.
Are you familiar with this area?
Yeah. Yeah. What's the timeline again? How long did she spend here, and then how long did
Oh
she
boy,
leave?
what did we say?
So,
A manner of years.
Isn't
The-
this
the
something
Red
that
War-
we could learn in...
the Red War was 7 years ago.
Mhm.
Okay, hold on. It was 6 years ago, and then it started 2 years before that, and Candyce showed up here at the start of the war. So, maybe 4 years here, 3
Yeah.
years with Fox and Richard.
That sounds right.
Right, so she's been around here for 4 years. So yeah, I know my way around. But I mean, it's been a couple years, so who even knows?
My work has me outside the skirts, but because of the... outside the skirts. My work has me in the outskirts of the town, but due to all the fighting, I could probably accompany you if I'm not busy.
Thanks. I'd appreciate the company if nothing else, I guess.
Well, I'm going to retire for the evening. If nobody else needs me.
Thanks for the food, sir.
Go ahead.
Yep. He stands up. And he leaves.
Hands up, and then he dies.
He sits back down.
He keels over.
Dunk. 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 Fox is looking over at your food and you can eat that.
He pushes his food over.
Grabs it and just...
How are you liking the food? Nods.
I mean, that's always a good sign.
Right. He stands up. If you don't mind me, I actually have something to go deal with before I retire, so I'll go downstairs. He goes downstairs with his trinkets.
Anybody else got any stories?
Just, some...
He looks over at Candyce and do you have any stories?
Not really, just, there's
So run the forge here, huh?
yeah, I do. So, yeah, downstairs, that's where we make our living. My little brother goes out and finds small pieces of metals and stuff that I can
Okay, he
work
is
with.
not doing him any justice here.
And,
Not really.
yeah,
You know what? I
He
feel like that's
finds-
intentional.
he helps. He honestly. He,
Oh my god!
He stomps back upstairs.
No,
I hear you defaming me.
No, he's working on that moth thing.
He helps run the shop while I make the things for the shop. Basically,
You bitch.
That's the way. That's. I think the simple way I can do it there. I mean, there's stories. Yeah, you hear things from people who don't like the silence while I forge, or memories as well.
So not to pry about internal affairs, but what's the general feel of the city? You know, about the he gestures up and around, the sort of going to war.
Well, it's every citizen Salahagalian rights to defend where we live, and
You see them lean back yeah.
if we need to defend what we love, then we will. It's out of respect for where we live. It's not a very depressing thing for us. It's just a matter of necessity.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like it.
We're already very
Searching. Oh,
we're already very conflicted people. As you can see, there's lots of fight pits now and again.
Yeah,
Some down the street. Very a little renowned there. So.
Hey, Candyce.
Ted looks up. She's just finishing.
Do you have any smokes on you? I'm actually out.
Richter.
Maybe if you didn't
Are
chain
you
smoke.
shitting me?
From
You
the
have any? I thought you had that back on you from the airbase.
No, I've tried to stop smoking recently.
Are you now?
Look, it's not.
Now you stop.
I know.
You decided. Yeah. No, that's you know.
Look, I picked it up from you.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be poetic if like, start of our journey. Then now we're at the end of our
It would
journey.
be poetic.
I don't know.
If you
No, we're doing. It would be poetic.
have you
Get off my dick.
No.
Pallas gonna come back up the stairs. He collects all your plates. They're empty, supposedly.
Yeah, they're clean.
Okay. He puts them up. So, if you guys want to go into, we're gonna shut down now. Meaning, go the fuck to bed.
Ah. Yeah.
Alright.
Stands up like pop, 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 pop.
There's too
my
much flavor.
Richter will
Ah.
kind of pull out from an inner sleeve.
Oh.
Smokes.
Oh,
Holy shit.
it's
Oh,
Doom Lord smokes.
where'd you
They're
get
homemade.
this?
Just Dunish smokes. You can people.
Oh my fucking god. No, he finishes the entire cigarette in one fell swoop.
I don't think I've ever seen a cigarette just
Disappear.
shrink like that in real time before. That was kind
Candyce
of
goes
impressive.
in like, this is why I stopped.
I don't know why you stopped.
Like,
Yeah.
he has a little like a notch that he slides it into on his arm.
Mostly it's because it occurred to me I already have a punctured lung. I shouldn't ruin the other one.
Yeah.
I don't want to die at 60.
You should get that checked out.
No, I mean it has been, but like there's only so much you can fix.
They had to turn stitch.
Here actually.
Ooh.
Not
The
here.
doctor's here.
Actually, we could go talk to the guy who did it.
Is he walkable? Did walking
The-
distance?
like-
I might
I don't
know.
know, actually.
I mean, I might
I wasn't
know.
here.
A lot of our doctors are located near our coliseums for interior conflict.
That makes sense.
How wide is the city?
Big.
Big.
This
It's
is
probably
like
not walkable, right? Or you'd probably have to get like a little cart or
I
something.
mean, you could, but it would take
cars.
Oh, they have cars here?
They have a bunch. Like they actually have like a lot more cars than they do have flying vehicles.
Okay.
Cars are actually a huge trade here. They love their cars. They have sand racers. They got rip saws. They got all that shit.
It's just like a Porsche thrown in with a bunch.
Yeah, no, everyone's cars are custom. It's a very big sign of wealth. And also, it's just like that's one of the main hobbies people do around here. They fucking drag race because it's out in the desert.
That's true.
Well, if you're going to bed, you see him go over to the window.
There's actually a window in the guest room.
No, how do you get this?
There's a window
Why
in the
don't
guest
you
room.
just?
How do you get it
In
open?
the, in the
Are you
guest
trying
room.
How do you
to get-
open
In
it?
the guest room.
Are you trying to get out? Just
No.
Really making yourself home here.
why don't you just? We have a door downstairs.
No, how do you open the window?
Why?
Oh, you have to take both sides of the windows, push the pins out,
what do you-
and then you can flip the
I'm
window
pushing
up.
the pins.
Yeah.
No,
You're pushing it the
I'm
wrong
pushing
way.
the pin.
out, and then you
I'm pushing out.
use your middle finger, pull it, and you have to flip it up interior.
Fucking.
No, you push it in.
No, I'm pushing.
You put the pins out. You
I'm
pull
pushing it in.
You pull the pins in.
Wait, what? No, you
No,
said
not the
push.
pins.
Pat's
I
gonna
would
do
do
it
it
for
straight
him.
for you, but I only have one arm.
He's doing it for him.
Let me.
Why is it fold? Who designed this?
My mother did. He turns and goes to bed.
She had a thing.
Well,
for
he's out the window,
What?
You
and he's
are you sure?
and he's starting to climb the side of your building. He's just. You just see his feet disappear.
So are you sleeping with the stars tonight?
Yep.
You gonna be good up there, boss?
Yep.
I have no complaints. I got the room to
Yeah,
myself.
I'll be.
The room yourself,
Is
yeah.
it cool if I close the window then?
Sure thing.
Window closes.
Candace looks at it like I kind of want to lock it, but I won't. She doesn't say it. She just looks at it like, that'd be funny. But,
Roll to resist the urge.
do I have any stats for this? No. 10. Pretty middle of the road.
You start to reach over.
You think about it. She's like,
Reach over for what?
The window lock.
Oh boy.
So,
The pins actually, they're spring loaded. They just.
unless
just
we
lock
have
it
something
back.
else
Yeah.
to do, we can probably skip the night. Right?
Yeah, you sleep.
Who waking up first?
Richter.
Rick just
Richter is up before his papa, but like he's
I might
close.
test you on that. Candyce is military.
I mean,
How,
I don't.
How early?
It's like with the sun early. So I
When's
don't-
the sun rising?
Sun's rising pretty late.
I
Because
think she
you're
might-
getting into the darker
6.
seasons.
I think she might just like automatic. I think what happens is she wakes up at like 5 and sits up and then just lays back down for 3 hours.
Yeah.
And just stares at the ceiling.
Literally up like sunrise. You know where it gets. You know
Yeah.
how there's like night, and then you get like it's blue,
Yeah.
dark blue. He gets up there when it's like starting
crack
to
of dawn.
get mid blue. Yeah, before the sun comes up.
You get up. What do you do first? What's your morning routine?
This is practice a lot of the time. He's
So you get up and go downstairs.
competing. For
Yeah,
like,
Fox
the
is
local
downstairs.
melee thing.
He's downstairs, just already in a chair, just propped up.
But,
He's just.
wave, just
Oh, hey. Yeah, let's go.
he, so well, I guess you came inside.
Yeah, a couple
When-
hours ago.
That's very fair. Well, I'm going to work out now.
Cool.
Such an awkward interaction.
Then I do that
He's just there.
for an hour, and then
You actually see he has. There are a couple of little. I want to call them like talismans that are on the floor next to him. Little figurines that are carved out of a sandstone. They're just next to the chair. So you're just doing strongman, just like sledgehammer routines.
something like with like working with his weapon and then practicing, and also just like work calisthenics in general.
So when does Pallas get up?
Like 6:30. But that's not crazy.
Yeah. Fox somehow has coffee. You don't know where it came. It's not yours.
God, I know exactly where he snuck by the fucking Point Salvation break room and grabbed some coffee.
Grabbed all the dehydrated coffee he
Grabbed
could.
the fucking like little cups.
K-cups, yeah. But yeah, he just has that.
Where
He's,
did you get that cup? Did you? I didn't notice a bag on you. Do you? Do you just store cups in your army, or?
I got all sorts of shit.
I'll try the arm coffee. Why not?
None there. I just got. You see him. You see him literally unfold the front of his pant leg. There is a second pant leg underneath. He has a literal just a giant strap that is belted on. He unbelts that.
Well, you don't want the strap coffee?
See, I grow less interested every moment.
He's got. There's just like a line of tools in there. He's got some strips of things. Like there's a vial. You see, there's a covered needle. There's just like all sorts of shit in here.
That's dangerous.
Straps it back, belts it on.
Okay. Well, you seem prepared.
Yeah. Well, it's just sort of. You can't carry a bag out in the Westlands.
Oh, really? Why?
That slows you down way too much.
Oh,
Hey, did we
bigger son.
Did we land here the same day we stole the griffin? Like
Yeah.
the same morning? Okay. It just matters for me.
So,
Yeah, you carry what you have on you.
I get that.
I learned that. He lifts up and like. Kunk, kunk. I learned that one real quick.
I mean, it makes sense. I've never really. That's more so Pallas's thing.
Yeah, where is he?
probably upstairs, lamenting present company. He's very
Looks around.
for as talkative as he is. He doesn't like people that much.
He picks up the bottom
fine with
of the
people.
scabbard and like,
He just doesn't like this specific person.
and he thunk thunk at the ceiling with his sheathed sword.
That's actually Pop Buzzman. You're looking at him over here.
Thunk thunk
Okay.
thunk 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 thunk.
Pallas got up like 10 minutes ago, so
Yeah.
he creeps down the stairs.
Hey, how you doing?
He sees that there's nothing that he actually wanted, and then turns and goes back up the stairs to get some breakfast.
Okay, then.
He's just like that. Don't worry about it.
He's
Shrugs.
not, though. He
I'm-
just doesn't
okay.
like this guy.
I know. Like Richter's just making the company feel better. It's like
He likes everyone except for this guy.
Richter, he's normally fine with everybody else, but these people in particular. But he also doesn't want these people, our guests, to feel like they are hated. So he's kind of like,
Yeah,
So
there's a
he
knock.
gets like breakfast and whatever,
Yeah,
like
there-
leftovers from dinner, and then
There's a knock on Candace's door eventually.
from who?
Sit up. Yep.
It just opens it, and Papa walks in. He has prepared a tray of. There is just grain, juice. It's a little weird. It's ground grains, and it is fruit juice. They're together.
Is it weird or is it weird for doing
It's hot.
this?
No. Oh yeah. To you, this is just breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Sets that down.
Thanks.
No problem.
Turns around.
Is this sort of arrangement, now that she's sort of had a night's sleep to clear her head, starting to think about like actual human things, is this arrangement typical of the Dune Lords? Like, should she pay them for staying here?
Well, that's the thing. Like, there's almost no actual currency here.
Okay, well,
You're
my
here
point
because-
still stands. Is it expected that she...
You're here because the Regency told them that you have to be here.
So it's on them, basically. It's on
Yeah.
the Regency, okay.
Pallas is about halfway through your breakfast. He's going to knock on the door and walk in, sort of
Like
peeking
a
in.
two knock and then just walk.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Into Candace's room?
Yeah.
He does a crisscross applesauce next to her on the bed. So, you said you wanted to go shopping today.
She's just like halfway eating through like, yeah, sure, I guess.
He
I need, and I should probably go talk to everyone.
He pulls like a small little pouch out of his pocket. I got this yesterday while I was trading, and I thought, well, we don't have really many ladies around. I thought you might like it a little more than me. He pulls out like he has now changed the chain to sort of a necklace chain with a emerald green moth on the bottom, and he gives it to her.
She looks at, aw,
You recognize this. This is a little bit of religious adornment worn by the forward sisters of Adonis' first brethren.
funny. Abby wouldn't even know this, but she kind of has had a moth motif over the years. Moths are good.
That's just because I really wanted something to do with bugs, and we never had anything with bugs.
She puts it on.
And you don't have to wear it. I just thought,
No, it's nice. I like it.
good moment.
Knock, 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 knock.
Oh God, I'm just gonna come out there. Stay where you're at. She stands up, grabs her food, and brings it outside to the main area.
Yeah, it's downstairs. You hear the knocking coming from there.
Oh,
Knock, knock, knock.
Oh, from the floor.
the bottom of the floor.
Yeah, no.
on second thought, maybe I'll stay in here.
But then, like, the door to the front of the shop.
Right.
Well, that's a Richter thing, eh?
Yeah, down here, you hear.
How's it?
Is the door not unlocked? This is a place of business.
Well, no, the shop opens in about an hour and 30. A bit early. We'll open it.
Yeah,
Just
so
saying.
you unblock it.
Yeah. We are.
You see Fox immediately like he set the sword across, but he's just keeping hand at side, like over the handgun. Just immediately.
Candyce, on the other hand,
Man, you're gonna scare away the business here, bro.
Bro, you're gonna steer away the hose.
You're scaring the hose.
You're scared of the hose.
Candyce, on the other hand, is like 100% relaxed, has all of her weapons disarmed, arms still off.
Yeah, no, he's actually dressed again. He has the flight vest that was in your room.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, he's fully dressed. You opened it.
I open up like the block, and I'm just like.
Yeah, it is a Regency inquiry agent.
Open up
Is
the
it the
door
same
and
guy?
like.
Yes.
Good morning.
Hello, you are
Regency,
being
sir.
summoned in at midday. You are to be summoned to the Imperial greeting quarters.
Like
So it's basically like the embassy.
Apex of the sun.
No, the embassy for the Imperial.
Okay, like
The embassy, if you will.
You say at
God
midday. Is it when the sun's up its highest?
Well, like
or
that's
is it,
like the time that you have. Like midday is like that's whenever that is.
They have
So-
clocks here.
So he's just being a stickler about time. So like, do you
At midday. You are expected to be there at midday.
know like 11 a.m.
At
is just
midday.
okay?
At
for-
the middle of the day.
Everyone has middle day, different.
The exact middle.
We're gonna show up at the middle of the day, and if we're wrong,
Yes.
I'm blaming you.
I'm
You have
He turns it
clocks.
around.
midday.
Austin, what are you missing here?
Midday. It's not like 11 a.m. or anything else like
Midday
that.
is
He wants,
like
a
12.
he wants a precise
12.
time. Oh.
Midday is 12.
I thought midday was like your.
12.
No, it's when
lunch-
the sun is directly above you. That's midday.
What? I thought that was like.
You
lunch
didn't know
period.
this?
No.
No, that's midday when the sun is directly overhead.
Oh, never
The
mind.
people who invented how we calculate time made 12 the time that the sun is at its highest.
It's
peak.
literally why all time is. But yeah, now you see Fox like leaning around the corner. Lean back.
Pallas looks at the scroll that the man has.
Yeah, no, it's literally exactly what he recited.
Who is it that
So-
it says is being summoned?
It actually doesn't say.
So is it like Pallas and
So you, like,
Richter?
Regency, sir, is this them two or we?
Oh, all of you are being summoned.
Even
Except
Papa.
for
Papa.
no, except for your father.
That's fine, I guess. That's okay.
He has
Appreciate it.
been he squints it, prohibited from entering the Imperial Embassy premises.
It's not
He
like
like
you
looks
can-
around. You hear just about.
I love war crimes.
That, like looks.
Okay,
Is there a story behind that, or
nothing.
Nothing.
That I don't know that story, but I thank you.
you
Goodbye.
What do you know?
Puts it away.
I will see you at midday?
Thank you.
You sure will. And I close the door.
He was about to like hand out just.
Okay then. I'm leaving. So who is that?
It's the Regency.
Garfield. That was that character.
Cool.
We're going to the palace at midday.
Oh, that's fun. Okay.
He leans back.
Um,
Candyce.
Yeah, she walks out and she's like walked out at that point.
Yeah, he has a hat that he doesn't normally wear, but that he just sort of like places over his face as he's leaning back. It's for you.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, okay. What time is it right now? Like,
It's like 7.
it's like 8, it's like 7. Alright, yeah, I need to get some clothing, and then, God, I didn't pack it all. Christ, it was so last minute.
I mean, there's fatigues back in the Griffin if you want to go get them.
No, I'm not gonna,
It's your choice.
and then also, we need to, I guess we could do that afterward. What is the, I guess, Department of Agriculture here?
It's a guild.
Is it a guild?
It's basically just a family that hires other people.
I wanted to talk to them at some point.
Is this about the water thing?
Yeah, I mean, it's
Are you still on that?
it's good to keep my pulse on. I want to see how it's progressed.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Alright.
Plus,
Stands
it
up.
would be nice to see, presumably, someone who doesn't hate me here.
Well, I mean, most of them don't know you. You know her?
Miss? Madame
You know her?
here?
No, you know what I mean.
Nah, I know what you mean. I'm fucking with you. So we going or what?
Let me get my arm. Yeah, she locks it in.
He puts his wrappings and hood on.
So-
the wrappings as well.
You
rather than
said,
anything else
so
like
you
that.
said there's no money here. How do I buy shit?
Pulls out bag of trinkets. Puts on counter.
You offer
What do I offer?
anything.
Trinkets.
But like that's so
I got
inefficient.
There isn't commerce as much as there's, hey, I want this thing. What are you gonna give me for it?
That's so
do you-
unsustainable
Or-
for like large scale businesses.
No, large scale businesses deal in large scale, like, what they do is like, hey, I want some of this land. Do you have anything that's worth
How
this
many
land?
horses?
I'm saying I'm going down to the grocery store.
Oh yeah.
How do I buy my food?
You can promise labor. You can give them things that are equal to that. You can promise a service. Mostly, you get like goods like food through a family. A family has like an accord with another family that makes food or stuff like that.
So they all sort of like rely on each other.
The whole city functions through just a series of promises of service.
Okay.
So if you don't do something that helps your community, you don't get their service.
Do like favors carry over?
Yeah.
Because like if Candyce has been here for a while, she probably has a couple favors.
If you know people, yeah.
If
Yeah.
you're looking to buy clothes, I know a clothing store. They like some of the little things that I could have for them. I can hand you some of those. as a
I'd
loan.
appreciate it. I don't need much. I just need a couple outfits.
Yeah.
I give her like small like forged like throwing knives that are like each kind of like a slightly different shade, and just
Yeah.
one of those.
Yeah,
And we don't need a whole scene of it either. But
Fox is going out in just the tunic, and he's wearing just a half cloak, just right about knee length over the shoulders.
So we good? We leaving? We're going?
yep.
All right. Out the door you go.